our brain, how what is our role of brain inside our trading career. So the most of the trader who has been successful in this industry, who has been a proper trading discipline adapted inside themselves, they are only the best trader in the history. They had created the history. Now if we talk any of the greatest trader now, the era like Warren Buffett, Anton Krill, or any of them, say there are so many greatest trader inside the history we can find out. So all the way they will be telling us that the only way to success inside the trading is the brain and the discipline, which we have to update. So today we're gonna talk about the emotional mind, how our emotional mind reacts during the trading, and how we have to control, how we have to win this game, how we have to control our trading mind, how I have to control our mind during a trade going on inside the market. So let's begin off our webinar today. Decode your emotional mind and make profit. So if we talk about what are the common mistakes which a beginner level traders make inside a trading, the first we will be finding that the instant buy and sell decisions. The instant buy and sell decision is such a huge problem inside the beginners, is that we can't even explain you how you will be trapped inside a trade without knowing that. So let me help you with this one. A trader which are right now enter inside the market with the help of little knowledge and analysis, they start buying and selling the instrument. It can be currency, it can be equity, it can be indexes, and they start making a decision. I'm not saying whether they will be a bad decision maker, they will be a good decision maker, but at the time we enter, we start a trading with a little analysis of the market, and we expect a huge return, which will be a very much the more expectation without expecting the base of analysis, and we start a huge lots throwing inside the market, which become a great problem. If you have any questions, you can go ahead, but we will be waiting till this webinar is ended, so it will be good for us to recover the people who is coming lately, and then we will be giving all the answers one by one. It will be good for us as well. So now that instant buying and selling decision is a big mistake for the beginners of the trader. And if you are seeing a market where you will be getting two kind of traders, one will be a bullish nature traders where they think most of the market has a buying opportunity. There will be a bearish kind of personality. They see uh, most of them, they will be seeing a selling opportunity. So it depends on the personality, it depends on the mindset. But I'm not telling whether the market will be buying and whether the market will be selling. It can be to any side. But once we decide a thought, once we create a thought, it's hard to change that thought from ourselves. How many times you had developed a thought for someone, and how hard it is to change the thought for the someone. It is same happen inside the trading as well. If you make a thought of buying or selling, it will be hard to change that thought, and it can drag you down. So always understand, however how much you had done a hard work, you think yourself lesser than what you have analyzed, still you think yourself a beginner, a student for the market, not as a professional. So let's going further and see the second mistake what a beginner level trader do is the revenge trading. So revenge trading is a big blunder mistake. Once a trader lose their first attempt, once they start losing their trading, they start taking revenge on the trading, and they start doubling or tripling the lot size and start taking the trade huge with a huge risk without calculating the risk management. And That's become one or two times it can be a profitable trade for you, but once the market will be turning against you, it will become a blunder mistake because you can end with your swipe up of account. So the revenge trading is not at all possible. However, you had make a mistake, still there will be opportunity to recover back. But you have to be calm down and you have to be believe in yourself that you can make this still possible. So avoid the revenge trading. Then going further, third and the next, which is a mistake which beginner level traders do, is the gambler's policy. So gamblers is a belief that something not happening in present on the basis of probability, it will be not happening in the future as well. If you have a such kind of mindset, so you will be in a gambler policy. To explain you that what is a gambling means, let me show you a simple concept. Let's take 5 decisions and analyze with the history. You had did a buy order and you become fail in that order. The first attempt was fail. Second time again you analyze and you got a buy order, but still you fail. Third time again you take in the buy order. The third time was result again fail. Fourth time as well you had take a decision and also this time was failed. What you gonna make the fifth decision based on your history of trading? So the last attempt you will be thinking that let's make a self analysis and you will be winning. Makes sense, right? So many times in the buy we have failed, then the last one will be sell and we'll be winning. If you think like that, so you fall in a gambling fallacy. So even you are going for the sixth time inside the market, you have to be very careful with the risk management. You have to be making the lot size, the stop, take profit, stop loss, even in that the fifth order as well. Because the probability of getting the winning in the the last one order, the fifth order, is still 50-50%. Even you had analyzed a lot that there will be a chances of 50% you win and 50% you lost. So it doesn't matter that the fourth time you had failed in buying, the fifth time you will make a sell and you will be winning. It no have any logic. If you are going with this kind of decision, this will be falling under gambling policy. So gambling policy is one of the great topic which will you will be finding on the Google. You have to Google down and you have to read the documentary rest on the gambling policy. So each of the time if you are doing a buying and selling order, always remember that you have to make a risk management properly, because without the risk management, even you had analyzed properly, there will be a chances to flip and it can end with your lose. So this was the next we had talked about. Now going further, let's talk about what is risk management. So if we come under the risk management, if we think that why the risk management is very much necessary. So risk management is something like, if you are a beginner, it is very much important. Even it was for me and as well right now as well. If I had become experienced also, the risk management is still, I have to adapt. It is a discipline which I have to take care every time, because the reason that the beginners lose inside the market is depends on your personality, depends on your knowledge, and depends on the market as well. So as I told in the beginning that there is a two kind of personality. Once people have a bullish mindset, each opportunity they will be looking inside the market and they will be feeling that it's a good buying opportunity. Whereas the second kind of traders personality will be the bearish kind of personality, where the market, each opportunity they look, they think like it is a good selling opportunity. So a professional trader, if he also did a mistake, he know how to come out from the mistake. But in the beginning level, We don't know how to make this kind of trading possible, and because of that, the risk management will be a very good tool to make your profit and loss on based on the calculations. So even you are a beginner or you are a professional, you don't have the forex is not about making a lots of money. The forex is all about making a money with a calculated risk. If you did a calculations, if you are ready to make a calculated risk, you are gonna make the profit. It is possible with the calculation of the risk management. So the next thing which gonna be talking about is trading is a big career. Now let me tell you one thing, that right now whatever you are in a profession, whatever profession you are right now, how many years you had invested in that profession? So let's talk about that. If we see, we had to study all the way from our initial schooling, that minimum takes 10 years, then going further to our high schools, which will be the second stage, and we complete our graduation, and then we reach in a final stage where we become self-employed or employed in our career, and then we start making money. But what happened when we choose a trading career? If I go randomly select a person and I ask him one question, if you want to start trading right now, in this very beginning moment, how much you want to make a profit? The answer, I am obvious gonna get that I want to triple the account, I want to get a triple or four times or five times or double profit with the knowledge whatever I have. That become a beginner level big mistake. After so much year investment in yourself, still you are make a profit of making a money, then the all year experience, which can be a 22 years experience or 23-year experience, is helping you to make the money. But believe me, if you are coming to this career, it is also a career which need experience, which need years of knowledge, and with the less knowledge we start making bad trash decisions inside the trading to chase our greed, to chase our doubling the account, to chase our tripling the account. Even the traders who are very much experienced in this market, they are not go beyond 20% or 16% or 15% in a month with the return. How can in a beginner stage we can make a doubling account within 10 days or 5 days or a couple of months? So if you are really want to start your career in the forex, you never think beyond a 5 to 10 to 15% return, more than that on your beginning capital investment. This is a beginner level psychology you have to adopt in yourself. This is a beginner level decision disciplines which you have to make inside yourself. Now going further, controlling the emotions. So controlling emotions is always required, because if we see ourselves, inside market, even we are making so much decision, we are making so much analysis, it is possible that we will be not making profit. It can be possible that in that case you start curse your mind, it start getting angry on yourself, and you make a revenge, start your revenge trading with the market, which is not always help you. So controlling the emotions is a very good, very much important discipline which you have to adopt in yourself. Now let me tell you one thing, that if you are standing in the right now, wherever you are standing, and you want to go a two-step backside, so what you have to do, you have to go a two-step backside. And if you want to come again the four step forward, what you have to do exactly, you have to walk down the four step forward. But in a trading, if you go a two-step backside, how many steps it will be taking you to come on the beginning level, it is not decided. It is not possible to calculate. So in the theoretical world it is possible, but in the practical trading world it can be any number of steps to come on the beginning stage. So controlling the emotion is very much important, because the trading decision what we are making, it is controlling by the mindset. And there is a huge fact about your mind, is that the happiness and that the losing has a double impact than the winning mind. So if you are winning any trade, there will be an impact. If you're losing that trade, there will be double of that impact. That's why the many of the traders fear with the losing the amount. And that's what become a bad experience for the traders. The trading doesn't have a end. They are enormous opportunity always waiting for yourself. It is like a bus which one is going, other is always waiting for you. But if you are not controlling your emotions, it can be a hard to achieve success inside this trading world. The pro level traders who has experience, and you have to mind with your money as well, because the only if you have money, then only you will be practicing inside the market. Remember what the greatest trader has said, Warren Buffett: rule number one, never lose your money. Rule number two, always, because he know that he know the secret of the making money is only investing inside yourself, investing inside your brain and learning the market. That will be a key to success inside the market. Now going further, and this is very important to understand that keep trying the opportunity rather than getting if you had a bad experience with the trading, and if you had trapped, and if you with your account, rather than losing your hopes, if you are really want to be a successful trader, you have to keep trying the opportunity. Because if you see a successful people, there are enormous number of example that they didn't give up, they didn't leave the profession which they had choose. If you are choosing the opportunity again and again and again, because if if we see that people who was just practice for 1 or 2 times and leave that, they are never make a master in that career. Who had keep trying that become a master in that career. There are enormous number of example we can see in every field, not even in trading. Even if you go beyond the trading, there are enormous number of failures who had make possible their career, and they changed the world. So keep trying the opportunity, keep making the decision. Always remember that there is not only one opportunity, and not this one is the last opportunity. There will be always opportunity inside the forex market. So be safe, manage the risk management properly. Always open an order with a 2:1. So always open an order with a 2:1 risk management. That will be double the risk, sorry, double the profit and single the risk. So if you're choosing a stop loss, there should be a double the take profit target to achieve. And even you are not achieving the 100% of the target, if you're achieving the 80% or 90% or 75% or 60%, even feel yourself a good trader. Because as I said, that never think yourself 100% inside the market, because there is no 100% achieve, and 100% can do the calculation inside the market. So always start trading with the trailing stop, and keep a discipline inside yourself. So going further with our trading webinar, so keep trying the opportunity, and always remember what Henry Simons has told, that no one can predict the market consistently. It is all about the odds, statistics, and probability, and avoiding the risk of ruin. So always remember that whatever you had did the analysis, whatever you had did the take profit and stop loss, always be stick with that. never try to go beyond that. The opportunity will be not coming one day, it will be keep coming.